Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Yes, Christopher. You're right.
High school, they have also been eliminated. Today, MAWULI School, OPOKU School, and a new JUABEN, they are opening the contest for us today. Later at 4 p.m., we'll be witnessing what many have described as a cracker. St. Thomas Aquinas will be on stage later today against St. Peter's, and then a church school. Let me find out, Wesley Girls, that's Wege Hay. Now, first of all, let me find out from you your predictions for today's contest.
Okay, so this first one is mainly going to be between OPOKU Senior High School and MAWULI. If you look at the performances from the other schools, I think that OPOKU will top because in their first contest, they won 8 stage, they were able to pick some 61 points ahead of the other schools. MAWULI was able to get 44 points against Bishop Herman in the previous contest. So I think that from what I've seen so far in the 1-8 stage, I think OPOKU is best placed to pick this.
Okay. We also have here with us Stephen Yankee. He works with Prime Time. Now, quickly, I think the quiz mistress is ready. Your prediction for this contest?
I think it can go anyway. People are predicting OPOKU to win, but I think MAWULI is also in pole position to win. It's possible. So let's see what happens.
Okay. So we hand over to the quiz mistress here at the RSM Auditorium. We'll be coming your way with some analysis later in the contest.
Welcome to the 2018 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. We are in the quarterfinals, the money zone, sponsored by GCB Bank. What this means is that every school will not be leaving empty-handed. A point in this stage of competition is worth 5 Ghana cedis. So at the end of the day, the total amount will be calculated to be shared among the 3 contestants and their teacher. Something to look forward to. But we are about to start the 4th contest in this quarterfinal. The schools to be featured are OPOKU School, New JUABEN Senior High School, and MAWULI School. Let's meet the contestants. New JUABEN Senior High School. Please sit. New JUABEN Senior High School is represented by
Aqua Reginald James, final year. Do right question, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
We are fine by the grace of God.
Wonderful. So what does it feel like to be in the quarterfinals?
It feels exciting.
Exciting?
Yes, please.
You are very excited?
Sure.
Okay, that's wonderful. How have you been preparing?
Madam, you have been learning.
Learning?
Yeah.
24 hours a day?
No.
Not 24 hours?
No, but very hard.
But very hard?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So I don't want to take too much of your time. What shall we expect?
Madam, we know that with God on our side, we will deliver the best. So, excellent.
Best wishes to you. MAWULI School. MAWULI School is represented by
Jacob Isaac Newton, final year.
And Oku and Wisdom, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
Great. Okay, wonderful. What does it feel like to be in the quarterfinals?
You are highly favored.
Highly favored. Okay, that's wonderful. Today we want to get right to the point, so I'm only going to ask you expectations for the contest.
God being our victorious banner and our helper, we are expecting a win in this contest.
All right, best wishes to you. OPOKU School. OPOKU School is represented by
Azantila is in final year.
Adomakon gets another final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are doing well.
Wonderful. What does it feel like? Quarterfinals.
Okay. It feels good, and we also feel happy that God has been good to us and has brought us this far.
All right. Wonderful. So, what are we expecting from you this contest?
Okay. We hope that by the grace of God, we shall emerge as winners.
All right. Best wishes to you. Viewers, we've met the contestants. Everyone is here for a win. We shall find out soon enough. But before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIP, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM, Enjoy News. This is a primetime production. My name is Elsie Fakofman. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. Simple and direct questions that require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, a bonus point. If the answer is wrong, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. For the first set of questions, you require about 30 seconds of time. I have a short preamble, after which I'll start with you, OPOKU School. All right. So this is a preamble. Find an expression for y in terms of x, given that. Did you get your preamble? All right. So now, OPOKU School. dy dx is equal to 1 over x squared, and y is equal to 3 when x is equal to 1. Is your hand up, Azantolo? Go ahead.
Madam, dy dx is equal to, y is equal to negative 1 over x, then plus 4.
Yes. Please calm down and deliver your answer smoothly. All right. MAWULI School. With the same preamble, dy dx is equal to 3x squared minus 2x, and y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 2. Yes, Isaac Newton.
Y is equal to x cubed minus x squared minus 4.
Yes. With the same preamble, dy dx is equal to 4x cubed plus 2x, and y is equal to 20 when x is equal to negative 2. Yes, Reginald.
Y is equal to x to the 4 plus x to the 2 plus c.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you? Isaac Newton.
Y is equal to x to the power 4 plus x to the power 2.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. OPOKU, explain how and why catalysts affect reaction rates. Yes, Augustine.
Catalysts affect reaction rates in the manner that they change the path taken by the reactant molecules. They change the reaction pathway and thereby reducing the activation energy. Hence, less energy is required for the reaction to actually take place. And they do that so that the reaction will take place at a higher rate. That is, it takes place
All
first.
right. For the next two questions, your major questions, I have a preamble, so please listen to the preamble. Consider the following decomposition reaction. 2N2O5 gas going to 4NO2 plus O2 gas. Please, did you get your preamble? Good. So now, MAWULI School. How can the rate of decomposition be obtained by determining the concentration of oxygen in the product mixture? Isaac Newton.
The rate of the reaction can be obtained in that manner by first noting the concentrations of oxygen at any two intervals and within a particular time, and then finding the rate of formation of oxygen gas. And then when you find the rate of formation of oxygen gas, that will be the rate of the reaction at that time. And therefore, the rate of the formation of the oxygen gas in the reaction gives the rate of the reaction.
1. So this is what you do. You can measure the concentration of oxygen regular intervals, that part you said. The rate over some selected period intervals can be calculated by determining the change in concentration of oxygen over the time interval, right? After that, now this is the key part. The rate of decomposition of N2O5 will be equal to twice the rate of formation of oxygen. All right, with the same preamble, new JUABEN. How can the rate law be determined? Bright.
The rate law can be determined by first finding the concentration of NO2 and the concentration of O2 raised to their respective stoichiometric coefficient. And the rate is equal to the rate constant multiplying the concentration of NO2 raised to the power 8 stoichiometric coefficient.
I'm not accepting this answer for bonus. All right. So if you want to know the rate law, the rate is given by the constant K multiplied by the concentration of N2O5 to the power X, right? Where X, of course, is the order of the reaction with respect to this. Okay. So if you want to determine this, you change the initial concentration of N2O5. So you keep changing it, then you determine the rate for each initial concentration that you use. From the results, you can conclude if the reaction is first order or second order with respect to N2O5. So rather, you'll be monitoring the concentration of N2O5. You control that one. All right. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Distinguish between dominance and incomplete dominance with respect to the following. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. Dominance and incomplete dominance. All right, so OPOKU School. Similarity between F1 generation and parent. Yes, Azantelo.
Okay, for the dominance, the F1 generation is similar to the the dominant parent, whilst for the incomplete dominance, it's not that similar to the parents, but it has characteristics that is intermediate between the parents, or it's
okay. With the same preamble, MAWULI School, their phenotypic and genotypic ratio. Isaac Newton.
For dominance, the phenotypic ratio, the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. And then for incomplete dominance,
I'm not accepting this answer. For a bonus. All right, so in incomplete dominance, the phenotypic and genotypic ratios are the same. But in dominance, the phenotypic ratio is different from the genotypic ratio. New JUABEN, with the same preamble, number of alleles needed for them to be expressed. Yes, Reginald.
Madam, the number of alleles needed in dominance to be expressed is just 2, but in incomplete dominance, it is 4.
That's incorrect. Yes, Azantilo.
Madam, for the dominance, the number of alleles is 1, whilst in incomplete dominance, the number of alleles is 2.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. The dielectric strength of a polymer is 16 megavolt per meter. That's a preamble. Please, did you get it? All right, so your question. What is the maximum potential difference that can be applied across a parallel plate capacitor filled with the polymer when the plate separation is 0.50 millimeters? Azantilo.
Madam, 8.0 kilovolts.
Yes. With the same preamble, what must be the plate separation for a parallel plate capacitor filled with the polymer and rated at 400 volts? Isaac Newton.
Meters, okay. The plate separation should be 2.5 times 10 to the power negative 5 meters.
Yes. With the same preamble, find the maximum potential difference that can be applied across a parallel plate capacitor filled with the polymer when the plate separation is 15 micrometers or microns. Reginald.
240 volts.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Solve the logarithmic equation for x. That's the preamble. Your equation, OPOKU WARE School. Log to the base 2 of the expression x plus 4 plus log to the base 2 of x is equal to 5. Azantilo.
Madam, x equals 4.
Yes. Log of the expression x plus 2 plus log of the expression x plus 10 is equal to 2 multiplied by log of the expression x plus 4. Yes, Isaac Newton.
X is equal to -1.
Yes. With the same preamble. Log of the expression x minus 1 plus log of the expression x plus 2 is equal to 1. Yes, Reginald.
X is equal to 3.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. There are 3 different covalent bonds in a molecule of methanol. Name them in increasing order of bond length. Azantelo.
Okay. Madam, in increasing order of bond length, we have the carbon-oxygen bond, the carbon-hydrogen bond, and the...
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer, oxygen-hydrogen bond, carbon-hydrogen bond, and carbon-oxygen bond. All right, so MAWULI School, listen carefully. How many different covalent bonds are present in propene? Name them in increasing order of bond length. Too late. Yes. Augustine.
In increasing order of bond length, we have the carbon-carbon double bond, the carbon-hydrogen single bond, and the carbon-carbon single bond.
No. Actually, there are 2 different types of hydrogen-carbon bonds. So the total number is 4 different covalent bonds. Now you have the hydrogen-carbon sp2 bond, then the hydrogen-carbon sp3 bond, then you have the carbon-carbon double bond, and the carbon-carbon single bond. Those are the bonds. New JUABEN. How many different covalent bonds are present in a molecule of ethanoic acid? Please name them in increasing order of bond length. Yes, Bright.
Okay. We have the number of covalent bonds to be 5. And they are in increasing order. We have oxygen, hydrogen, single bond, carbon, double bonded to oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, sp3, carbon, carbon, sp.
1. We have time for a bonus. No, I'm giving one anyway. All right, I'm giving you one. All right, so the 1 is for the 5, for saying 5. But in order, you have the oxygen, hydrogen, followed by carbon, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, double bond, carbon, oxygen, single bond, and then carbon, carbon, single bond. 5 of them. All right, next set, 10 seconds. OPOKU. What name is given to the dorsal part of the shell of tortoises and turtles? Yes, which of you? Yes, wisdom?
Carapace.
Yes. Your major question. What name is given to the ventral part of the shell of tortoises and turtles? Isaac Newton.
Carapace.
Oh, again. For a bonus. The right answer is plastron. New JUABEN. Why do tortoises and most turtles pull into their shells? Yes, Reginald.
Madam, they cool in their shells to prevent their system from being damaged by the cold weather, and then to also warm themselves and also protect them.
I'm not accepting all of these things. For a bonus. Yes, which of you? Yes, wisdom?
Turtle and tortoise pull into their shells because the shell is very hard, and so as they enter, their predators will not be able to get access to them since the shell is very hard. So their predators will not be able to.
Okay. Yes, for protection from their predators, right? For protection. All right. Now, people, if you raise your hand like this, I don't think I'm going to accept it. I won't call on you. So please be bold. Raise your hand, and I know you are ready. Okay? If you don't raise your hand too, and you start talking, that is a problem for me. All right, next set, 30 seconds, and I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. The surface tension for soapy water is 37.0 millinewton per meter. Determine the gauge pressure in a soap bubble of radius as given. Did you get the preamble? All right, no response means yes. So OPOKU, 5.00 times 10 to the power negative 4 meters. Yes, Azantilo.
Madam, 74.0 Pascal.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 296 pascals. With the same preamble, MAWULI, 2.00 millimeters. Yes, it's your hand up, Isaac Newton.
740 Pascal.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 74.0 Pascal. New JUABEN with the same preamble. 74.0 millimeters. Yes, Bright.
2.0 Pascal.
2 out of 3. Do you know the right answer? Do you know the right answer? 2.00 pascals. "30 seconds with a preamble. Find the degree measure of the smaller angle between the hands of a clock at..." Did you get the preamble? Okay. OPOKU, 6:40 a.m. Azantilo.
40 degrees.
Yes. "12:40 p.m. Wisdom.
140 degrees.
Yes. "10:40 a.m. Yes, Reginald.
80 degrees. 80 degrees.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Calculate the volume in decimeter cubed of oxygen at STP that would have been collected after passing a charge of 0.80 Faraday through a pot of molten alumina? Please give your answer to 2 places of decimal. Molar volume of a gas at STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. Yes, Augustine?
4.48 dm cube.
Yes. Calculate the volume in decimeter cubed of hydrogen at STP that would have been collected after passing a charge of 0.60 Faraday through a dilute H2SO4 solution using platinum electrodes. Please give your answer to 2 places of decimal. Molar volume of a gas at STP is still 22.4 decimeter cubed. Yes, Wisdom?
6.72 dm cube.
You're right. Assume a metal M forms an oxide M2O5. The molten form of the oxide can be electrolyzed using inert electrodes. Calculate the mass of the metal M that can be discharged after passing 0.80 Faraday of charge through the molten oxide. Please give your answer to 2 places of decimal, and atomic mass of the metal is 56.0. Bright.
22.40 grams.
That's incorrect. Yes, Azantilo.
8.96 grams.
Yes. Ten seconds. Your major question. Give only one natural circumstance in which light might be a limiting factor to photosynthesis.
Light.
Yes, Azantilo.
Okay, Madam, when the sunlight is very low, or when there's relatively low light intensity.
Okay. Which type of chloroplast is specialized for the light-dependent reaction of photosynthesis?
Which type?
For bonus. It's the mesophyll chloroplast. Mesophyll chloroplast. And please don't be pretending to be raising your hand by doing things like this. Raise so I can call you. New JUABEN. Which type of chloroplast is specialized for the light-independent reaction of photosynthesis? For bonus. Is the bundle sheath chloroplast. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. OPOKU. A series RL circuit with R equals 3 ohms and L equals 40 millihenry is excited by a sinusoidal voltage of amplitude 10 volts and angular frequency 100 radians per second. Find the current amplitude in the circuit. Azantilo.
Madam, 2 amperes.
That's incorrect. For a bonus, the right answer is 2 amperes. A series RC circuit with R equals 30 ohms and C equals 250 microfarad is excited by a sinusoidal voltage of amplitude 20 volts and angular frequency 100 radians per second. Find the current amplitude in the circuit. Yes, Isaac Newton.
6.67 ampere.
That's incorrect. Yes, Azantilo.
0.4 amperes.
Yes. Last question. Find the current amplitude in a series RC circuit with R equals 40 ohms and C equals 0.1 farad, which is excited by a sinusoidal voltage of amplitude 10 volts and angular frequency 1/3 radian per second. Bright.
0.2 ampere.
You're right. That's the end of the first round.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember,
At the end of the first round, New JUABEN Senior High School has 15 points. MAWULI School has 19 points. OPOKU School has 26 points. Four more rounds to go. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, New JUABEN? Thank you. Yours, MAWULI School. Thank you. And yours, OPOKU School. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. Be careful though, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. The coefficient of restitution for the collision between an object and a hard floor is 0.80. Find the height to which the object rebounds when it is dropped from a height of 25 meters. Yes, Isaac Newton.
16 meters.
Yes. Next one. Find the energy of a particle of mass 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 15 kilogram, moving at 0.6 times the speed of light in vacuum. Yes, which of you? Raise your hand, please. Yes, Bright.
We have the answer to be 3.6 times 10 exponent 23
That's
joules.
incorrect. Yes, which of you? Isaac Newton.
That's 22.5 joules.
That's incorrect. The right answer, you cry over this one, 225 joules, not 22.5. You misplaced your decimal point. Next one. A diffraction grating is illuminated at normal incidence by light of wavelength 500 nanometers. If the rulings of the grating contain 1,200 lines per millimeter, find the sine of the angle for the first order diffraction of the light. Yes, which of you, please?
Madam,
Azantelo.
the sine of the angle is 1.0 times it.
I'm not accepting that. Who rang next? MAWULI, Isaac Newton.
0.60.
Yes. And gentlemen, let's dispense with the answer is, delay tactics. Get straight to the point with your answer. All right. Next question, 30 seconds. Evaluate cosine of the inverse tangent of 1. Yes, wisdom.
√2/2.
Yes. Next one. 30 seconds. Express the repeating decimal number 0.696969 and onwards as a rational. Isaac Newton.
29/33.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Bright.
769 on 999.
No. Yes, you rang, Azantolo.
Madam, 23 on 33.
Yes. Next one, 10 seconds. Find the odd one out. A, century. B, millennium. C, minute. D, decade. Yes, which of you?
Minutes.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. Which blood component plays the largest role in maintaining? Go ahead, Azantolo.
Madam, the platelet. Platelets.
No. I continue. In maintaining the osmotic pressure. Yes, Reginald.
The blood plasma.
No. The osmotic pressure of blood. Is the albumin. Albumin. Next one. How do fossil records found in sedimentary rocks offer some explanation for the theory? Yes, Augustine.
Okay. Some fossil records found in ancient rocks contain the pattern, as in they contain the form of the old organisms that do not still exist. And so when archaeologists look at those structures, they're able to relate their body form, that is, the anatomy of those organisms to current organisms, and see how evolution has taken place from those organisms.
Okay. Next one. Which body part of a snail is responsible for secreting the hard? Yes, Azantolo.
Madam, the mantle.
Yes. Okay, so the rest of the question was the hard calcareous shell which protects the soft tissue. Last set of questions. Last set of questions. Each question, 30 seconds, but I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools before I begin with the questions. Preamble. Consider the following bond energies given in kilojoule per mole. Silicon-hydrogen bond, 320. Silicon-chlorine, 400. Chlorine-chlorine, 240. And hydrogen-chlorine, 431. Consider also the following reaction. SiH4 plus 4Cl2 going to SiCl4 plus 4HCl. Please, did you get the preamble? Again. Consider the following bond energies given in kilojoule per mole. Silicon-hydrogen, 320. Silicon-chlorine, 400. Chlorine-chlorine, 240. Hydrogen-chlorine, 431. Consider also the following reaction. SiH4 plus 4Cl2 going to SiCl4 plus 4HCl. Now, the questions. First one. Calculate the energy required to break all the bonds. Yes, Azantolo.
Madam, 2,240 kilojoules.
Yes. I see. So you heard the preamble after all, huh? Next one. Calculate the energy required to form Azantolo.
Negative 3,324 kilojoules.
Okay. Last one. Last one. Do you want to give me the answer before I start reading? Last one. Calculate the enthalpy change. Azantilo.
Madam, negative 84 kilojoules and negative 84 kilojoules, and it's an exothermic reaction.
No. Who rang next? Yes, go ahead, Isaac Newton.
Negative 1,084 kilojoule per mole.
Yes. We will also get wiser. We will stop giving you preambles in the speed race. We shall see. That's the end of the second round.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Goil oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Goil synthetic oil.
Goil is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Goil.
Ashene Pankasa. Goil, good energy.
At the end of the second round, New JUABEN Senior High School has 12 points. MAWULI School has 27 points. OPOKU School has 39 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which you can compose an answer to the problem of the day. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Please put your pens down. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. I have 2 beautiful diagrams. Two of them. All right. So, A, find the perimeter of the triangle ABC from the diagram. And there's a diagram, it's a triangle ABC. It is a circumscribed triangle, and AQ is equal to 5 centimeters, RC is equal to 12 centimeters, and BP is equal to 10 centimeters. Note that the sides of the triangle are tangents to the triangle, to the circle, sorry. They are tangents to the circle. B, find the perimeter of the circumscribed quadrilateral ABCD from the diagram. And the diagram is below, the second one. In the diagram, AP is equal to 13 centimeters. BS is equal to 15 centimeters. CR is equal to 10 centimeters. And QD is equal to 7 centimeters. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Is your school name on there? School name? Thank you. Thanks. School name? Yes. Thank you.
there's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me get my sister Izzy her airtime so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold Synthetic Oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold Synthetic Oil.
We're a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Goil.
Ashene Pankasa. Goil, good energy.
Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as you have them here, please. Exactly as you have them here. That's not yours. Yeah. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in mathematics. So we have two diagrams. Let's take the first one first. The first one is a triangle ABC, which is a circumscribed triangle, and some dimensions are given. AQ is 5 centimeters, RC is 12 centimeters, and BP is 10 centimeters. And then we are also told that the sides of the triangle are tangents to the circle. This is a very important thing, because if you know about tangents to a circle and their properties, and if you wind up getting an inscribed triangle from such tangents, there are some meanings to this. So this is a kind of problem where observation is more important than calculation. So you take your time and observe this triangle, because what contestants were supposed to do, they were to find the perimeter of the triangle ABC from the diagram. So some observations first. First, AP has to be equal to AQ, and both of these are 5 centimeters. BR is 10 centimeters from observation of what was given. And then RC is equal to QC, and both of them are 12 centimeters. If you're able to make these observations, your life is almost comfortable. You are finished almost. You get 2 points for making these observations. So if you now want to calculate the perimeter, then it becomes a very simple matter indeed, because you know all the dimensions and you can simply sum. Okay? So the perimeter of the triangle ABC is twice the sum of the values that we found. So we have twice the sum of 5, 12, and 10. So we have 2 multiplied by 5 plus 12 plus 10. And this gives 54 centimeters, 2 more points. We are done with A. Now let's look at B. We need to look at B also. Again, we are looking at this time it's a quadrilateral, which is circumscribed, and there's a circle. So we have a quadrilateral ABCD, and then in the diagram we have AP is 13 centimeters, BS is 15 centimeters, CR is 10 centimeters, and QD is 7 centimeters. Again, we take our time to observe this. You will see that AP has to be equal to AQ. Both of them are 13 centimeters. BP is equal to BS. Both of them are 15 centimeters. And then SC is equal to CR. Both are 10 centimeters. And finally, RD is equal to QD. Both are 7 centimeters. For making these observations, 3 points. So to calculate the perimeter is now a simple matter. So the perimeter of ABCD is 2 multiplied by 13 plus 15 plus 10 plus 7, and this is 2 multiplied by 45 to give 90 centimeters. 3 more marks to give a total of 10 points for the problem of the day. So mostly observation, little writing and calculation. All right, so this was the expected or the suggested solution from the consultants. Contestants, OPOKU School, you didn't understand this problem of the day at all. On humanitarian grounds, I'm giving you 1 out of 10. MAWULI School, you are doing a lot of activities, but not making the right observations. I'm giving you 1 out of 10. New JUABEN, you made the right observations for A. And you calculated for the perimeter in A. That's the right calculation. Unfortunately, your problems began when you got to B. And you are not able to follow through with the B. So you have 4 points, and I'm adding the humanitarian point to make 5 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Please pick up your notepads. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If it's wrong, there's that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. Now I'm going to start with you, MAWULI, your statement. Sister chromatids contain identical genetic information. Wisdom. Yes. New JUABEN. Sister chromatids can also be referred to as chromosomes. Yes, Bright?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Sister chromatids become chromosomes when they are separated. Yes, Augustine?
It's false.
That's a true statement, unfortunately. The electric potential on the surface of an empty, uniformly charged spherical shell is proportional to the total charge on the sphere. Yes, Isaac Newton.
True.
Yes. The electric potential on the surface of an empty, uniformly charged spherical shell is inversely proportional to the radius of the sphere. Yes, Reginald?
True.
Yes. The electric potential anywhere inside an empty, uniformly charged spherical shell is inversely proportional to the radius of the sphere. Yes, Augustine?
It's false.
Oh. That is a true statement. For the next set, I have a preamble, a short preamble. This is the preamble. For a set of data, that's the preamble. So now, MAWULI. The median is always one of the values. Yes, Isaac Newton.
False.
Yes. The mean is one of the values. Yes, Bright?
True.
Oh, no. That's a false statement. The mode is always one of the values. Which of you? Azantalo?
My name is false.
Hey. It's a true statement. Listen carefully, Mawuli. The oxidation state of iodine in the molecule is Ba5, open bracket, IO6, close bracket, subscript 2, is +5. Isaac Newton?
False.
Yes. New JUABEN. The oxidation state of chromium in the complex anion, listen carefully. Cr, open bracket, Cn, close bracket, subscript 6, all 3 minus, is +6. Yes, Reginald?
False.
Yes. The oxidation state of chromium in the compound PbCrO4 is +6. Azantalo?
True.
Yes. Mawuli. Water potential is never positive, but has a maximum value of 0. Yes, Wisdom?
True.
Yes. Water moves from areas where water potential is lower or less negative to areas where it is higher or more negative. Yes, Reginald?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Water potential is what allows water to get into plant roots when there is less solute within the root cells than the water in the soil. Augustine?
It's true.
No. It's a false statement. Cosmic rays are energetic photons with energies greater than gamma ray energies. Yes, Wisdom?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Cosmic rays are photons originating from the sun that give rise to showers on Earth. Yes, Reginald?
True.
No. That's a false statement. A cosmic ray shower is initiated by the collision between a highly energetic cosmic ray particle and a nucleus in the atmosphere. Augustine?
It's false.
Oh, dear. It's a true statement. The circumcenter of a triangle is always inside the triangle. Wisdom?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The centroid of a triangle is always inside the triangle. Right?
True.
Yes. The orthocenter of a triangle is always inside the triangle. Augustine?
It's false.
Yes. Last set of statements, last set. The Arrhenius definition restricts acids to compounds that can release H+ in any solvent. Wisdom?
False.
Yes. The Bronsted-Lowry acids are defined not with reference to any solvent. Yes, right?
True.
Yes. Last statement. When ethanol is added to sodium metal, an acid-base reaction takes place. Azantilo?
Madam, is false.
Yes. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, New JUABEN Senior High School has 21 points. MAWULI School has 38 points. OPOKU School has 41 points. Fifth and final round, round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. For an opportunity to, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, New JUABEN? Thank you. Yours, MAWULI School. One more clue. There was one more clue. There was one more clue. I end as emission of an X-ray photon. And so, of course, it's an electron capture. It's electron capture. They solved the riddle on the 5th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a controversial concept based on equilibrium system theory. I can be caused by either livestock in poorly managed agricultural applications, game reserves, or nature reserves. I reduce the usefulness, productivity, and biodiversity of land, and I am one cause of desertification and erosion. I am also seen as a cause of the spread of invasive species of non-native plants and of weeds. I occur when plants are exposed to... Yes, which of you, Azantelo? Go ahead.
So erosion.
Go ahead.
Erosion.
No. I continue. I occur when plants are exposed to intensive grazing. Yes, which of you, please? Go ahead.
Overgrazing.
Yes. The rest of the clue. When plants are exposed to intensive grazing for extended periods of time, and yes, it is overgrazing. They solved the riddle on the last clue. I was reading the last clue. 3 points. Last one. I am a trigonometric function. I am not your standard trigonometric ratio. I am a reciprocal of a trigonometric ratio. Yes, Bright?
Times.
No. For pi over 2, I am 1. Which of you? Wisdom?
Sine function.
No. I continue. For 0, I'm not defined. In a right angle triangle, I will be hypotenuse over opposite. Who am I? Yes, Azantelo.
Cosec function.
Yes. I read all the clues, 3 points. That's the end of the 5th round. at the end of the 5th round. New JUABEN Senior High School has 24 points. MAWULI School has 44 points. OPOKU School has 44 points. New JUABEN Senior High School, would you please excuse us for a moment? MAWULI School and OPOKU School, we have a tie break on our hands. The rules are simple. The first school to ring and answer correctly wins the contest. Single question. A wheel of radius 1 meter is rotating at a rate of 5 radians per second. Find the linear speed of a point. Yes, Azantilo.
5 meters per second.
That's incorrect. I continue. Find the linear speed of a point on its rim in kilometers per hour. Wisdom.
18 kilometers per hour.
You are right.
Thank you, Jehovah.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. New JUABEN Senior High School has 24 points. OPOKU School has 44 points. MAWULI School has 47 points. As we are in the money zone, I have some announcements to make. GCB Bank is providing the following. New JUABEN Senior High School, you are receiving a total of 480 Ghana cedis for your 3 contestants and 1 teacher. OPOKU School is receiving a total of 880 Ghana cedis for the 3 contestants and 1 teacher. MAWULI School, you are receiving a total of 940 Ghana cedis for your 3 contestants and 1 teacher. Now, Bond Savings and Loans is also donating an amount of 500 Ghana cedis to the winning team. Now, New JUABEN Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. OPOKU School, thank you for being here and for giving us such a good contest. You did well. Unfortunately, today was not your day. Best wishes to you. MAWULI School. Congratulations on winning the contest. I'm giving you notice that I don't like tie breaks. So prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Well done, well done. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this exciting contest. We are still at the quarterfinals. Next time, we'll bring you Keta Senior High Technical School, Koforidua Senior High Technical School, and Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WAGBIB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a prime-time production. Thank you for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.
Hello. Hello. Calm down, calm down, calm down. MAWULI, calm down, calm down. Habio, calm down. Calm down, let's finish. So, can we have the team leader from New JUABEN? Team leader, New JUABEN, your 3rd contestant. Teacher from New JUABEN.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa. Gold, good energy.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.